Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm more than aware that you've already given me 3 extensions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I understand and respect that as my editor, you have to sometimes be the bad guy, but, listen, a nuanced epic about the entire history of Amphorius, written in verse, I might add, it doesn't just write itself. It takes time, it takes lived experience, it takes, a certain... well, I shall have to call you back. Sorry about that, folks. You know how it is with these suit types. Anyway, how about a little music? That sounds lovely. Yikes. Just a moment, please. Hey, no close-ups on my fingers. The less they see at home, the better. There we go. The apocalypse is near, or so I hear. I must end my tale before ash prevails. Only one holy city, Okma, looms. Some say Chrysos heirs will save it from doom. I have come here to seek more news. Who in this bathhouse will tell me some truth?
Greetings, weary traveler.
Weary?
Well, so say the bags under your eyes, but do not fret, because I have just the solve.
Is that...
Snail mucin, yes, it is great for fine lines and wrinkles. Interested?
Not yet.
Are you new to this land?
Yes. I have come to the eternal city of Okma seeking inspiration for my songs.
Well, any news that you seek, you will find it here. This is more than just a place to bathe. 'Tis a sanctuary, so why not relax and enjoy one of our most luxurious and magical pools?
Well, it sounds, expensive.
As luck would have it, it cost only a small fee to join our benefactor circle. And for a modest monthly fee, atop of modest initiation fee, you will have a litany of perks.
Yes, I suppose that I could be gently persuaded to become a member of this fine establishment, if you can help me find the information that I seek.
And what information is that?
I am spinning an epic tale about the history of Amphorius, and I'm stuck. My editor thinks that...
Your what?
My editor.
Since when do bards have editors?
You're missing the point. He believes that the inspiration for my ending is hidden right here in this fine city. So here I am, weary, as you so kindly pointed out, at the end of a long journey and ready to meet my muse.
Well, your muse awaits, sire. By the will of the fates, a spirited discourse on the future of Amphorius is about to begin.
My good people, hushed rumors reverberate everywhere that here in our great city of Okma, we shall suffer the same apocalyptic fate as all others in Amphorius. But I implore ye, pay these tales no mind. For I assure you, we shall not succumb to that same black tide. Today, just today, Chrysos heirs defeated monsters outside of the city, with 2 new heirs from other towns joining their team. And they will come for us next, I know it. I have been fortunate that in my time I have adventured to the ends of Amphorius. Through trials and daring feats, I have glimpsed the true splendor of the recreation. The titans we revere, they shaped the lands and seas. They laid down the very laws that bind our world. surely they shall not abandon all that they have wrought. No. For the prophecy shall be fulfilled. To stop this war, a band of heroes shall confront the 12 Titans and retrieve their core flames, thus returning peace to the world. To protect our world and our fine city, feast your eyes on the Crisis heirs. Behold, Aglaia, leader of the Crisis heirs. She uses her golden threads of hair to probe for truth and gather intelligence. She nurtures and guides this new generation of heroes as they take the stage of history. Together, they shall seize all 12 sparks from the Titans and place them in the heart of the vortex of creation, thus staving off the dreaded apocalypse once and for all.
That's certainly a generous way of describing a false prophet. It's rumored that she invented the teleslate just so she could use it to spy on every person in the city. Doesn't sound much like a savior to me.
Silence, silence, please ignore the words of this old fool and witness instead another one of the Crisis heirs, Castorus. Now, this calm, noble lady, oh, she may seem shy, but make no mistake, much of her mysterious power bubbles below the surface.
You speak of Castorus's powers, but I once gazed upon her from a distance, and all I saw was aloofness. She can kill anyone she touches. That's ridiculous. She is no warrior, simply a suspicious recluse who is too far frigid to fight.
Exactly what line won't you cross, fool? Now, I assure you, just as the prophecy foretold, all of the Crisis heirs have powers that will contribute to saving the world. Now, take Trebi, along with Trinan and Trian. These three powerful messengers can open portals on their journey to rekindle the world, connecting far-flung locations in an instant.
You know, as a devout admirer of Trebi, I provide them with tributes as a show of faith.
Are these the tributes you're speaking of?
No, of course not. I was simply bringing this to the lost and found. No. I provide Trebi with honesty and value and dedication.
This trio is shepherding the mighty band of saviors that will lead us out of darkness and into the light.
Do not fall prey to these false promises of hope.
How dare you?
What impudence! When the Crisis heirs are back at the bathhouse, they will show you what it means to truly be in power.
I see. I look forward to seeing your face when your imaginary heroes all die someday. And, by the way, speaking of imaginary heroes, we all know it's your twin brother who is the real adventurer.
You can fire your arrows of personal insult at me all you wish, but I am protected by the blessing of Aquila.
You are protected by the blessing of ignorance. I'm just looking out for all you good people, Okma, by imparting on you the following advice. There are no saviors. There are no Chrysos heirs. Doom is certain. So enjoy whatever precious time you have left.
Okay. You see, my fellow brethren, is this not the spirited debate that we all seek? Being a part of the benefactor circle, we get to enjoy these extra comforts and allowing us to bathe in water and knowledge. You can also bathe in mud, too, for an added fee or two. Please, shake hands or take this outside. I will not allow you to scare away my customers. Oh, well, what say you, Bard? Feeling inspired?
Well, I say, this certainly is an interesting establishment.
It's the best in the city, I can assure you.
Well, I find that very hard to believe. The pools don't even look deep enough to swim in.
Well, you can, if you believe. You don't even need to take your clothes and shoes off. Have I not fulfilled all of my declarations to you? Look, just sign this agreement, and you too shall be welcomed into the mighty fold.
Sorry, oh, I must take this. Hello. It's going Yes, no, I feel I'm right on the cusp of something big. I just need some more time. Yes, no, I understand. Yes, I just need a couple of more days. Oh, and you know what? I've actually got to get back into character now, so, dear editor, I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you go. Catch you on the flip side. Will this be the end of Amphorius, or could there still be more here for all of us? The orator puts great faith in heroes. The dissenter stands and calls him a fraud. One man takes the divine path, the other tempts a godly
Greetings, weary traveler. How thrilling it is to see a new face.
Why does everyone keep calling me weary?
You look tired. No shame in that.
But it's hard work being a bard, especially a bard on a deadline.
Well, how about a glass of our finest red? You'll forget about all that hard work in no time.
Thank you, good merchant, but I am on the clock, as they say. Yes, I am nearing the end of my latest epic. If I don't finish it soon, my editor will have my head.
Since when do bards have editors?
Bard, meet our noble bookstore clerk, an ever-curious mind that tends to insert herself into my conversations.
I like to think of them as our conversation.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, milady. I am seeking tales of the Titans and Chrysos heirs. Can you assist?
I can. I make my humble living sharing stories, and I have just the tome for you.
How wonderful. And, merchant, what about you? Are you a man of the Titans?
Oh, indeed. I pledge my ambrosia in devotion to Fagusa, mother of the seas, their power unmatched in cleansing our woes. They will be the ones to save us.
Interesting, for I personally have heard whispers that only Chrysos heirs can save the beleaguered people of Okma from darkness. So, which is it?
Depends who you ask, noble bard. In Okma, opinions are like ears of corn. Everyone has cupboards full, and nobody knows how to make a good souffle.
Well, then you must all be dying of hunger.
Indeed.
But tell me, merchant, do you only cater to those with whom you agree?
Well, I would never be so foolish as to turn away a customer on the basis of differing beliefs. For if I did, I would never sell a drop.
That is clever.
You must try. What was that you were saying about being on a clock?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be the first time I searched for inspiration in the bottom of a glass.
Huzzah! Our esteemed guest seems to me like a man of culture. He thirsts not for drink, but for timeless truths and mysteries.
Yeah, his actions tell me otherwise, bookworm.
I believe this ancient textbook will entice you, bard. The annals of time reveal secrets untold. Oh, you're just like every other customer. Always seeking unsophisticated drama. You'd likely prefer one of my more trivial fiction novels, like Waking Up to Find I Was Reborn into a Chrysos Hair.
Goodness, I love that book. In fact, I have been searching for precisely that author. Have I not found the wordsmith I seek?
I've already said too much. Cast aside this chatter.
Oh, suddenly you are very shy, are we?
I contain multitudes, sire.
I shan't speak of it again, milady. I promise. But do help me. Are you not also a believer in,
Fagusa.
Fagusa?
On the contrary, I put all my faith in Circes, the divine hermit of knowledge. Excuse you?
You know, this would be a lot easier if you had your own stall. How many times must I tell you this?
Oh, hush. You'd be lonely if not for my visit. I'll take a glass of red and put it on my tab.
Your never-ending tab.
Your hands possess the skill of a fine artisan.
The Chrysos Phanon likes my work very much. His praise means a great deal to me as a fellow sculptor.
Ah, so you are a man of faith?
Yes.
What say you? Which Titan shall save us, Fagusa or Circe?
Ha ha ha. Neither. I am a craftsman. I worship Georios, Earth Titan.
Oh, you all have such faith in your Titans and firm confidence in the Chrysos heirs. But according to rumors that I have heard in the bathhouse, they have no interest in saving Okma, and some say no ability either.
How dare you disrespect the Titans?
Oh, well, I meant nothing by it, madam. I'm merely a humble observer, repeating what I heard. Humbly.
What lies in this book will refute your petty claims. Xerxes is all around us. To ignore this book is to ignore the truth.
Ha! It is you who ignores the truth. Georios is the Titan of Titans and protector of the human realm. Only Georios truly wants to save us humans.
And yet, Xerxes and Georios can only do so much. Only Fagusa, mother of the sea, has the power to cleanse the earth of its impurities. There is reason her name is sung in the finest spas and banquet halls of Amphorius. So let us drink to the goddess of feast and revelry.
I shall never betray my Titan and drink to another.
All this blasphemy has spoiled the taste of my ambrosia.
Well, I think I should be going.
You wasteful wretch.
Bumbling fool.
You'll pay for that.
I already did.
Your tab has not been settled.
You are pushing me to the edge.
How am I now?
You are a god cheap mother.
Well, I think it's time to cut you off.
You need
Uncertainty looms all over this town as the merchants all gather around, wondering if these are their final days, their only hope the Titans they praise. Who watch from above as the plot grows thicker and their followers squabble and bicker. The threat of black tide causes many to feud. Perhaps my songs will lighten the mood.
Gather round, fine people of Okma, as we toast to the glorious, victorious return of the Chrysos heirs with a merry medley crafted with the utmost charm. And dare I say, a touch of shameless flair. So do not be shy. We revel in your applause, your jeers, and everything in between. Share your thoughts on our humble and jaunty ballads, for we are but eager performers seeking your favor. And let me be abundantly clear, we are absolutely not above pandering.
Magnificent. I'd like to play that song in our bathhouse every day. A theme song, if you will.
It would be lovely music to hear while bathing or before bed. It actually reminds me of a song I once heard while traveling.
Surely you must mean a song that your brother heard while traveling?
Thought I managed to get rid of you.
Lucky you are not.
Well, I feel like drinking some more ambrosia after that one.
Oh, that may be, but given the occasion today, I do think we should be listening to something more solemn, more formal, more respectful.
Did your brother tell you to say that?
This music is far too tame. Strike a song that'll stir the blood of our warriors. A hymn worthy of Kephales's war drums.
And what, pray tell, would you know of war?
Youngling, plenty. My entire youth was spent in training. I am an Akhma-born soldier.
I know all too well the trappings of romanticizing war. I saw Castrum Kremnos fall. Saw our finest warriors die, fighting. Unlike you, my blind worship of brute force has since waned.
How dost you even don the uniform of a noble guard? For you do not even possess the courage to continue fighting in defense of Akhma.
How dare you question my honor, boy? I fought bravely in the name of Nikador, the Strife Titan. I battled the Black Tide at the gates of my homeland, and it cost me everything.
Yeah, your tattered rags tell quite the tale. Deserter.
Now, this may be a tale worthy of song.
Judge not my appearance, as I was recently robbed of what few belongings I had left. You are but a child, clinging to delusional notions of glory.
You criticize my ignorance, but what I lack in experience, I make up for with passion. I shall fight to the last breath alongside Finan.
My day once clashed with Finan himself for 10 days and nights. He is invincible, that one, sharp as a lion. That is why I put my weight behind him.
Not how I imagine an invincible man to dress.
His taste is his own. It does not represent us fellow warriors, and it does not impact his ability to fight.
Whatever you say.
Check your tone. 'Twas my day that led us out of the ashes of Castrum Kremnos to Akhma, whose skin has felt the blessings of the River of Souls for 9 straight winters.
Now that is commitment. Did I just say that out loud? I gotta go.
That was weird. If you are content to abandon your commitment to truly fight for Akhma, so be it.
Do not speak of commitment and honor when you know naught of sacrifice. I have never walked away from a fight, as you shall discover if you continue down this wrathful path. Let's see what you are truly made of.
Warriors, please.
You're the wretch who robbed me, like a true follower of the Zagreus.
Zacharias had Snow White. Yes. I am Giannis' most loyal disciple.
Yes, noble editor, I have finally found the ending that I have been searching far and wide so desperately for. It's great news. I will call you back.
Victorious Chrysos heirs have returned! Let the celebrations begin!
I've come to this town on the brink of demise. Were the tales of heroes true, or were they lies? With miracles they hope to save the day and keep the black tide at bay. Shall Akhma now become a paradise? Maybe if the memberships go down in price.